Incredible outdoor spaces complete with rivers, mountains, and forests, and with that comes people who want to enjoy it and the development of new ways for those spaces to be utilized, like glamping. But not everyone is in favor of these outdoor innovations. That's the focus of this week's Willamette Week cover story. And joining us to break down the story is Rachel Saslow, arts and culture reporter at Willamette Week. And Rachel, thanks for being here.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Let's talk about this. For our viewers unfamiliar with glamping, tell us a little bit about the concept and one company's plan out in the gorge.
Yeah, so glamping is a word that got popular about a decade ago. It stands for glamorous camping. And for people who are used to kind of setting up the sticks and putting up a tent and doing regular camping, it would be pretty surprising because a glamp ground has king-size beds, it has flushing toilets, it has a yoga deck, so it's very like unrecognizably camping, but so it's very fancy camping, and it costs anywhere from about $250 to $1,000 a night. There's a company out of Bozeman called Under Canvas, and they are putting in one of these glamp grounds in the Columbia River Gorge, right on the Washington side, just north of White Salmon.
Locals have some concerns about that, don't they? Tell us, what are they worried about?
They have some pretty big concerns. I'd say the biggest one is wildfires. I think for those of us in the area, we remember the Eagle Creek fire of 2017 very clearly, but they're worried about a lot of tourists coming in, a lot of human activity that wasn't in these woods before, potentially starting a fire. The other big one is that the road that leads to the glamp ground, it's called Oak Ridge Road, and about 2 miles of it is gravel. There's some pretty tight turns. There's some steep drop-offs. There are no guardrails, and the residents are concerned with traffic about to balloon about tenfold that this is going to be dangerous for them and the glampers.
The name of the company that's going in there, wants to go in there, is Under Canvas. And how have they and the county responded to the residents' concerns?
It's actually been a 4-year legal battle that I lay out in the article. So they have been fighting this in court for 4 years to get the glamp ground to go forward. And the glamp ground has been upheld by Klickitat County and by the Washington courts and the Washington State, the Court of Appeals. So it has been upheld at every level. So they've taken it seriously, and so far the law has been on their side.
So is this a done deal now? It's going to happen?
It seems like pretty much a done deal to me. They're booking people's summer vacations. The glamp ground is set to open on May 29th. Some of the residents still think they have a chance, but on paper it looks like a done deal to me.
Rachel, thanks for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate your time. You can read the entire article in the latest edition of Willamette Week on newsstands now or online at wweek.com.